Now the blood is on the hands of MAGA and everybody who voted for him. He started another nonsense war in the Middle East for Israel, basically, is what he did it for. If you guys haven't already heard, Trump and Israel started attacking Iran in the middle of the night last night. And we are now at war once again in the Middle East, and American money and blood will be lost because Israel has pedophile evidence on Donald Trump, and that's why Netanyahu was able to force Donald Trump to start a war with Iran. And now, once again, the United States is at war with a country we have no business being at war with. Trump lied in his speech last night. He said that they were going to have weapons of mass destruction, while at the same time last year's bombing campaign completely obliterated their uranium enriching factory. So how could both things be true at the same time? Do they have nuclear weapons, or he's saying they might have nuclear weapons, or America was in imminent danger from Iran, an attack from Iran, which is totally ridiculous. Why would Iran attack us? Even if they had one nuclear weapon and they shot us, they would be completely obliterated within an hour. No, Trump started this war for Israel because Israel, put it together, people, the Epstein files, Israel, Trump, Iran. Israel has pedophile evidence on Trump from the Epstein files. Epstein worked for Israel. He was a Mossad or whatever. He worked for Mossad. You know, you don't sign up for Mossad. You get recruited. You know, there's nothing on paper. But because Netanyahu has Trump under his thumb, just like Putin does with the piss tapes that he has on Trump, you know, that's the problem with having a compromised president who's done all kinds of illegal shit all over the world for the last 80 years. People have stuff on him. Netanyahu has stuff on him. So now we're at war with Iran because Israel wants to take the whole Middle East for itself because they think it's their biblical right of some crazy shit like that. The real question is, how does all these people have evidence? Well, the American government has evidence too, but Trump's keeping it from being released. Hi, how are you? Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. This is just a special live I opened up because Trump just attacked Iran a few hours ago, and I mean, it breaks my heart that we are going to war. I mean, this isn't going to be Venezuela. Iran has the 7th biggest military in the world, and they're definitely not going to take this lying down. We are going to be involved in another complicated war. I'm old enough to remember when George W. Bush lied us into war in Iraq. How did that turn out? Are any of the Americans better off? Halliburton's better off. Huge military corporations, they're better off than their shareholders. People like Donald Trump and Elon Musk and, you know, basically the Epstein class is better off. Yeah, that sucks. You got a brother in the army. I mean, hopefully, you know, we will have boots on the ground, but hopefully most of it will be automated and stuff, but, you know, drones and all that stuff. But we will have soldiers in Iran, mark my words, in short order. And, you know, I mean, they're already stationed there. And I think now it's just bombing, but besides the money it's going to cost us, you know, It cost us $1 trillion in Iraq. I mean, look at the shitstorm of a shape our country's already in. We're already 40 trillion in debt. Trump's stealing money from the coffers left and right. His whole cabinet is stealing money. Um, but that's minuscule compared to what this war is going to cost. I don't know what that means, whoever just wrote that, but I won't tell you my exact age, but I'm in my mid-50s. I don't want anybody to put together my birthday and all that stuff and, stalk me. Yeah, you don't want to be in a time of war. Trust me, man. It's not good, especially your age. If it gets to be a bad war, like you probably don't remember the Vietnam War. I'm sure you learned about it in school. I was born during or towards the end of the Vietnam War, and you know, um, a lot of people were drafted then. If a war gets bad, they'll reinstate the draft. It's all they have to do is sign on the dotted line, and boom, they're drafting kids into battle. I'm an adult. All y'all gotta know. Yeah, I mean, this is bullshit. This is bullshit that we're going to war for Israel. I mean, we already give them billions of dollars a year, and now we're going to war for them. Everybody in Israel has universal health care. They don't have to pay $1,000 a month for their health care. But we give them money and we're going to war for them. Why? Because the Bible says that they're entitled to the whole Middle East. I mean, that's their justification. That's what the Zionists want. I grew up in New York and I live in Colorado now. Yeah, America. America. Fuck yeah, remember that movie? Some of you guys might not. From the guys from South Park. It's about America basically starting bullshit wars for money and corporations and now I just say it's for the Epstein class. The Epstein class is starting the wars. The Rothschilds and the Trumps and the Musks and these people. Elon Musk, he's going to benefit a lot from this war. He has more money than the lower 50% of the United States right now. You're in Kosovo, you like everything? Okay. Kosovo, I remember that war there. I'm not a scholar on it or anything. Well, right now I'm traveling, so it's 3:53 a.m. in Colorado, but what time is it for you? Lincoln? This is what Trump does. He starts his wars in the middle of the night on the weekend. He doesn't tell anybody. He doesn't ask permission from Congress. Back in the day, presidents used to have to get authority from Congress to go to war. But in 2001, with the whole Twin Towers bombing and all that, they passed some workarounds where presidents could just go start wars anywhere they want, and that's what Trump's doing right now. He didn't get this war approved by Congress. He didn't get the bombing approved by Congress last year. 5:53 a.m. Is there a flag behind me? No. So it's just my wall. This is like a sound thing for soundproofing for making my videos, otherwise it echoes off the wall. I'm American, so if there was a flag behind me, it'd be an American flag. But my wife is Filipino, so you know, I also love the Philippines, but I've traveled all over the world. I love all kinds of places, and I know from traveling my whole life that, you know, the world isn't as scary as most Americans think it is. I'm in my office. You woke up to a nosebleed? Maybe you knew instinctively that a war just started. Where are you, on the East Coast? Or you're not the guy in Kosovo, are you? I already. Let me see. No, that's Hakid. Hi, Hakid. If it's 5 something, you're probably in the Midwest. I'm taking Lincoln. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys didn't watch Trump's announcement, my internet's messed up right now. I'll play it for you guys. Let me see if it's working now. They're calling it a preventative attack against Iran. That's what Israel's saying.
Short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating enemies from the Iranian regime, a vicious,
I don't know if you could hear that.
of very hard, terrible people. Its menacing activities directly endanger the United States, our troops, our bases overseas, and our allies throughout the world. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has chanted death to America and waged an unending campaign of bloodshed and mass murder, targeting the United States, our troops, and the innocent people in many, many countries. And we will ensure that Iran does not obtain a nuclear weapon. It's a very simple message. They will never have a nuclear weapon. This regime will soon learn that no one should challenge the strength and might of the United States Armed Forces. To the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, the armed forces, and all of the police, I say tonight that you must lay down your weapons and have complete immunity, or in the alternative, face certain death. So, lay down your arms. You will be treated fairly with total immunity, or you will face certain death. Finally, to the great proud people of Iran, I say tonight that the hour of your freedom is at hand. Stay sheltered. Don't leave your home. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations. For many years, you have asked for America's help, but you never got it. No president was willing to do what I am willing to do tonight. Now you have a president who is giving you what you want. So let's see how you respond.
No president ever did it because the American people don't want it. We don't want to spend our money. We're already in great debt. So anyway, guys, that's all I got. Go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Watch my other videos, and I will see you on the next live, or watch my pre-recorded videos if you're interested in some current topics and other stuff. And and I will see you guys next time.
A short
Subscribe.
time ago, the United States military began